Hi there everybody and welcome to my Sky Factory series. So we got a lot to do today. In the last episode we made a smeltery, so let's get to work here. So as you can see, I made the smeltery actually larger since the last episode. So we could fit a lot more ores in here actually. So that's pretty good. So let's get started. We've got a casting basin over here. So what we're going to do is we are actually going to add a hopper here. Alright. And we need to turn that around actually so it's facing this way. Let's see if I can do that no, I have to jump down. There we go. There we go. So now it's facing this open spot where we're going to place a chest. So we want the items to go with the hopper. The items will go directly into the chest. As soon as they fill up the casting basin, so let's say a block of iron, it will automatically, once the block of iron is created, it'll go right into the chest as long as you have the hopper. But remember, you have to turn the hopper so that it actually faces the chest. So you have to make sure you do that or it won't work. So for instance, let's go ahead and, let's see. Let's grab some, no, let's not do that yet. Sorry. Okay, so what I want to do is before I actually test that out and show you guys, I'm going to actually do everything in one shot, kind of what, what I want to do today, what the plan is today. The plan is today to start automating ores. So ores come out of our ME system and go right into our smeltery and process into what we're going to do is we're just going to make them into blocks right now, which is good enough for now. So, and we'll be doubling ores pretty much. I don't know the exact ratio, but yeah, it's much better than actually, processing these broken ores with hammers, which is another way of doing it. So, which I could show you, which would be a very complicated system, which I actually made. I actually built that system in another instance where I have the ore being crafted into blocks and then later processed with hammers until it gets into dust. It gets to the final phase, which is dust, and then you just you go ahead and smelt that. So yeah, so it's kind of a long process. It can be done though. So anyway, so here we go. So we've got our smeltery. This seems to be really, I would say, a much easier way using the smeltery. So let's see, for instance, if I type in ore here in our ME system, I just want to show you, it's crazy how much ore we've accumulated. And I've had the pulverizers, everything off and the sieves off for quite a while. Like I haven't been collecting any more ores because I knew we had a huge amount. Look at iron. It's crazy how much iron ore we have. Crushed iron ore, and also if we go down here, pulverized iron ore, just crazy numbers. So I would say iron, we definitely have most of iron. So we'll process that first, okay? So first off, let's go ahead and break this faucet. I had it there before, but we don't need that. And we're going to place a fluid duct here, okay? So let's see. There we go. Now what we're going to do is we actually want to, let's see, okay. Want to make sure, let's see if I've got that right. Let me just make sure. Let's test it out. All right, we're going to place some broken ore in here. Let's place some broken ore. Let that cook up a little bit. Now, in the meantime, you have to remember, we are using, I filled this lava tank myself, but we will be pumping lava into here later on. I will add fluid ducts that will bring lava here. But for now, let's just leave it for that. So don't worry, like I know that that's not ready, it's not fully automated yet, but we'll get to that. We'll get to everything. Don't worry about it. Eventually we will. So let's see. Now this has to be lit up. Let's see if I got this right. We have a pneumatic servo, which is installed. So let's see if this works out as I have planned. Let's see. So we have 9 of these broken iron ores in there right now. And we're just going to wait to see when it comes through, which takes quite a while to cook up and smelt. So let's just do this little test real quick and wait for that to go through. Come on, come on, come on. It should be just about done. Let's see. I think I need a redstone signal though. Yeah, I believe we do. So we need to place a redstone signal here. Let's see. Let's get or maybe have a lever somewhere. See if I have one. No, I actually have to craft one. So let's go ahead and make a lever, which is this cobble and a stick. So let's do that. All right, so let's grab that. Okay, great. So this does need a redstone signal. Can we place it right there? There we go. So as you can see, it lights up and the iron did come through. So you can see how that worked out. Awesome. So now let's place another 9, because I believe, I don't know if I have that right. I don't know if that was 4 ingots. Let's place another 9. And you're going to see now, I don't remember now the number right now, but let's see. Actually, if it was only 4 ingots, it's going to give us 8 ingots. It's not enough. We need 3 more, right? Let's see if I got that right. 2 more. No. Well, anyway. Let's see if I got this right. Let's see if I got my numbers right. I kind of get confused with my numbers here. So let's see. Let's see how much it gives us now. It's okay if it's just a little shy. But let's see how much it'll give us now. So these are the broken iron ores, remember, we're using. So as you can see, it's automatically getting it out of the drain. It's draining it into the casting bays and automatically with the fluid duct. So that's great. So that'll always keep running. And as soon as it makes an iron ore block, it'll go through the hopper and into the chest automatically. So I think this looks full to me. I hope so. Maybe it's just shy. Nope, it was full. So there you go. We made the iron block and it went through the hopper and into the chest. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. And you can see we have no, I did that perfectly. I'm pretty shocked. There is no, I don't see any ores here. So that's good. All right, perfectly done. So we got 1 iron block, which of course later on, we can take that and just put it in our crafting, and you've got 9 iron ingots. Awesome, right? Really awesome. Really easy way, I think, of getting things from all these broken, crushed, and, you know, pulverized ores to make them into actual ingots, you know, to process them. So, okay, so far so good. Looks good. Oh, wait, there is a little bit of iron here. Yeah, I should have known that. So, actually, I didn't really do that well. Yeah, so actually, let's see. Let me grab iron ingot. Okay, let's place that. I don't know if that's 1 or 2 ingots, so I just want to get everything out of here. Let's see. Let's just process 7 of them for now. See if we can make a block and clear that out. But in the meantime, while that's working, because I'm just trying to clear that out right now, I could always, you know, if I feel like I'm not being wasteful and I don't really need it, I could just break the casting bays and put it back and it clears it. So whichever one you want to do. So yeah, so we have that faucet that we kept. Okay, we've got our buckets here in case I need some more lava. So what I've processed in advance, or what I've crafted in advance, are an ME basic import bus and an ME basic export bus. But we're actually going to make these into precision ones. And the reason why I prefer the precision, I mean, the basic ones will work, but the precision you can switch to stack mode. So that's really helpful when you're bringing things from the ME system over to the smeltery. You want it to go in stack mode because it's just quicker. It's a lot quicker. So now you see this is filling up. Let's see if it reaches. It looks like it did not reach. So I don't know if we need, how many did I put in there? I don't even remember. I don't know if I need 1 or 2 more ingots, but I'm going to place another one in there just to kind of empty it evenly, hopefully. All right, so yeah. So let's go ahead and set this up. All right, so we want this. So basically, I'm going to break, I don't want it to go, well, I could put it across now just to show you. Or I could put it underneath so it kind of, yeah, let's do it the right way, right? I think you should do it the right way. I'm going to make it nice and neat and have it travel underneath here so it's not in the way. So we are going to, let's see, this is, we have a fuzzy export bus here, right? But we are going to continue on. Right, so what I want to do is, what do I have here set up? I have just the spoils bags coming through here. Okay, so what we want to do is make our, let's see, we want to make our export bus. So yeah, our export bus. So we want to make the precision one. Let's do that. So let me clear this out. And we are going to make precision export. So let me just type in export. But I have the basic one ready for that. So precision export, that's the one. So we need an ME basic processor and a basic export bus, which I already have ready. And we have the processor ready. So there we go. So now we have a precision export bus. So this is export because it's exporting from the ME system and bringing it into the smeltery. And we're going to specify what we want exported. Okay, so we want the broken iron ore. Let's go to ore. Let's click on this. Let's type it in, I mean. And the crushed and one of the, so we're just working with iron here, just iron. There we go. And so we're going to put each one, each phantom little shadow or whatever, phantom mirror image of it, or copy it into here so it knows what we want. And we're going to move stacks of items. Yeah, so we'll do that. Okay, now this needs just one more ingot, it looks like, which is driving me crazy. So hopefully it is one more. It's kind of close there, actually. Kind of close, yeah, but hopefully one more ingot will fill it up. And we can clear out this entire system here. So let that one cook up. All right, so in the meantime, we're going to work with these ME cables. And let's go downstairs, right over here. And head over downstairs. So remember, what we're trying to do is get all these, we're only working with iron ores right now, not to mix up the ores. We don't want to mix them up. And we're working with them, and we're just bringing them into our smeltery to process them. There we go, perfect. Now I could have just put it across, but I thought this actually looks a lot nicer. So now if I attach it, it's just going to start bringing stuff over. So I was waiting to see that one. I just wanted to clear it out, even though we are working with iron, so I really don't need to clear it out, actually. But we are like I said, there we go. See, there's still a little left over. There's like a little bit more because we use broken iron ores. It's not a whole ingot, probably, so I'm not able to clear it out. But that's okay, because we're going to bring iron ore in. So we've got the 3 choices, right? The 3 items. And we're going to go downstairs, connect it, and it should start working right away. Hopefully, unless something goes wrong, which could always happen to me while I'm recording. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and, sorry, wrong button. There we go, all connected, all connected. So let's head back upstairs. And I really need to make more elevators from different points so I don't have to keep going around. So now, as far as we know, everything should be, yep, look at all the broken ores coming in. Awesome, awesome. Now, this is going to actually end soon, the fuel, but we'll work on that soon. Don't worry. I just wanted to get this going so you guys could see how we can process ores really quickly. So the ME system is now bringing over, using the precision export bus and bringing it right into the smeltery, all the broken ores. And then it will use crushed ores as well and pulverized ores. All of them will come into here. And we'll watch this. So let's just watch the casting basin for a second here and watch how things are going to come through with the fluid duct on all the time, so I don't have to be standing here and clicking the faucet, obviously. So there is another way it could be done with a redstone, what is that called, that item? I'll show you in a second. A redstone clock, I think it's called. There we go. So you can see it's full, right? And it should process into seed and keeps filling. Because now we have a lot of iron ores that we just smelted. So it's just filling up until there's nothing left. And if we look in here, already 3 blocks of iron. So pretty good, pretty good. So if you look in here, yep, melting again. So, I mean, smelting again. Melting or smelting. Yeah, we could also do it where we use, I've used this before as well, the redstone clock from Extra Utilities. You could actually have just the faucet connected and place the redstone clock over, and it's always emitting a redstone signal. So as soon as there's enough enough ore in there, it will actually, or liquid ore, it will just emit the signal and the faucet will open up. So it's sort of the same thing. I decided to use the fluid duct. I could show you that system as well, and I might do that on the other side here, because I do have a casting basin over here, and we have here to actually make our casts. So I might actually place another one right here to show you guys that. That would be kind of cool, actually. So you could see a different option, kind of the same thing, but a different option. So yeah, but I use the fluid duct, so everything's working pretty smoothly right now. Pretty good. So now what we want is we want these blocks to go into our ME system. So what we need is, we need the basic import bus is what we need. So yeah, that's the one, right? Did I get confused? No, import bus. Now, I think you could just use the basic, but I'm going to go ahead and upgrade it to precision so stacks could move through. But really, if it's always moving constantly, it really doesn't matter, I think. I think basic is probably enough, but I'm going to go ahead and craft because, like I said, I have enough resources. So I'm going to go ahead and make the precision. But I think you could also use the basic. We could actually try it and take a look, because the point is that if it's always working, then this will never get filled, this chest, and it's always you moving one block at a time, the basic one. But if for some reason something gets stopped, you know, like something just doesn't really, it just gets stuck, like the ME system could get full, right? Like my 1K, all my 1K drives or all my drives could get full, and I could leave it on for a while. For some reason, I'm not paying attention. And then when I get here, this would be full of stuff, and it's better to have the precision so it moves stacks. This way, when I finally get enough space in my ME system and it's working again properly, stacks will go through. So it is better, you know, and if you have the resources, I think it's better. Just my preference. So let's go ahead and look up precision again. Let's spell it right. Spelling it right would be a good thing. There we go. So precision import is the one we're doing now. Precision import. So it's the basic import with the ME processor, basic import with the ME processor. That's it. And then we've got the import bus. Awesome. So this is importing it back to our ME system. So we can connect the same cables. Actually, I don't have enough cables, really? Okay, let's see if we can make some more cables here. I thought I had enough cables, but I guess I don't. Let's see. Cool. Let's do this. And not enough fluix dust, so let's make some more fluix dust. And let's see, 2, 4, and 6. That should be enough. And this way we can make definitely 3 cables. All right, I think that's enough. Well, let's make another one just in case. I don't have to come back up here. So let's head back downstairs and take a look at this. So we're going to connect this to our chest there. That's collecting those let's see. Collecting the blocks, right? The blocks of iron. So we're going to actually, oh, I might need more actually. This is a little further than I thought it was going to be. Hopefully it'll reach, but so there we go. So we've got the precision import bus. I'm not going to put anything because we're not, you know, it could be, we want everything to come through. So I don't need to, but we do want to put it in stack mode. Okay. So it moves stacks of items, which makes it a lot faster. So we're going to continue from here. Do I have enough? Please tell me I have enough. Yes, I do. So now if we look in there, those blocks of iron are gone. They are now in our ME system. Is this awesome or what? I love Applied Energistics. I don't know about you guys, but what an awesome mod. Really, it is just awesome. And I kind of got started with it later on. I know everybody got started with it before me, but gosh, now I just can't go back. It's so much fun to use. I love the organizational part of it, that you can fit everything in there. You just add drives. You can even, if I needed to move this whole ME system easy, I take the drives out and I move all the parts to another location, and really easy. So think about the thousands and thousands of items and ores and stuff I have in there. Easy to move, easy to move. So as a storage device. So I love it. I love it. So yeah, so far so good. And as you can see, if we look here, the ores are still processing. I just need to get some lava in here. So I need to work on that. That'll be the next episode. I'll show you. We'll definitely get some conduits over here to bring lava in. But yeah, working really, really nice. So there we go. We've got our precision export bus bringing in all the different ores. We've got our fluid duct connected to our drain, which is going into the casting basin. And we have a hopper underneath the casting basin that's bringing the blocks of whatever ore it may be. Later on, it'll be gold or whatever it is that we're going to use, whatever we're going to do next. Because we have a lot of ores to process. Now, right now, of course, the best would be to have a smeltery for each type of ore. That's probably the best. So I would have all these machines running, the pulverizers. This would be in a perfect world. All the machines running. We'd have vacuum hoppers picking up from the sieves, all the ores. Everything would go into my ME system. All the different types of ores would go into each separate smeltery for that ore, whether it be silver or gold or iron. It goes into that smeltery. That smeltery would process the ore, make it into a block, and the block would then go back into the ME system. First of all, how much space we would save, because those ores take up a ton of space. So yeah, this keeps working away. So this is just I think it's a great way of, gotta fix this little vacuum. They always get stuck here, the soul sand. But I think this is a great way of processing. Or there are other ways it could be done, of course, which I have that in another instance of Sky Factory, which I actually could show you if you're interested. It's a bit more complicated, complex. Took me a while to build, but you know, it was something I wanted to build for myself to see if I could do it.
And I used cyclic assemblers. And yeah, it actually worked out pretty well. Pulverizers, no, not pulverizers. Hammers, cyclic assemblers worked out really well. So that's another way of processing ores. But yeah, so there you go. There we go. We got our smeltery running. Now I just have to get the fluid ducts running over to the lava so the lava doesn't run out. We need a good amount of lava coming in. So guys, thanks so much. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember to leave a like, favorite it, share it, everything you can with it so that other people find my videos. Other people finding my videos is very important to me to be able to, for my channel to grow, really. And we've got a great community here. I want to thank you all for your comments. I read every single one, and I thank you for taking the time to leave me comments. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and we'll be back soon with another episode. See you soon. Bye-bye.